Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the previous video we began Dire Docks, but then took a brief break in order to go into Bowser in the Fire Sea. After beating Bowser for the second time, we claimed yet another key. We will not be using that key for a little while, because we have to finish off Dire Docks. We will begin that task with mission number 3, pole jumping for red coins. Now do not be confused, dear viewer, we will not be pole jumping for blue coins, nor pole jumping for yellow coins. We will only be pole jumping for the red coins. I will also take this time to remind you that if you have not yet completed Bowser in the Fire Sea and defeated Bowser and gained the key, then this mission is impossible with an asterisk. The game wants you to complete Bowser in the Fire Sea before doing this mission, and it is immediately noticeable why once we surface in the next area. But I will give a little bit of a hint. There is no submarine anymore. The submarine is gone. It is replaced instead with a system of poles moving along the ceiling. Now, if you're a speedrunner, these poles mean nothing to you, and you can beat this level regardless of which state the submarine is in, whether it's here or not. But for us people who like to play the game as Shigeru Miyamoto intended, we shall be kicking back and making use of some of these gosh darn poles. Alright, so we'll be going up here, and we should be able to grab onto the pole behind us if I don't fall. Oh, we should use these stairs instead, maybe. Let's use those ones instead. This slope right here is cursed, by the way. With the way the camera is set up, it changes what forward is if you run along that slope at a certain angle, and it makes it so that you immediately run off the edge. It's very silly, and it happens to me regularly. So let's hope I don't fall, because if I fall, then I'll have to do that again, and it'll be a little bit embarrassing. So we're going to go ahead and hope that doesn't happen. Alright, there's 3 red coins over here that we're going to go for. You can see the pole coming back this way. We're going to want to grab on here. We've got 1 red coin, but we need some more. So we'll get this one here, this one here, and then we will get this one here as well. And then we're going to hold off, and we're going to go to the other side. Now the next pole we're going to ride is the one that's actually coming towards us right now. I don't know if we will miss it or not. Nope, we should be able to catch it. Just barely. Just barely. I pressed the wrong button. Well, that's okay. Maybe we'll get to see the cursed slope again. Let's see. All I'm going to do is hold forward. Nope, that time was not half bad. I'll tell you though, that cursed slope has comboed me for like 6 times I've run along the slope. I'd run, fall in the water, run, fall in the water. 6 times, I'm not kidding. It's happened. It's happened! Okay, let's cross over for now. By the way, you can use the ground pound button to instantly drop off of the pole if you're confident you will fall onto solid ground. Now, this next maneuver is going to be tricky. So if you have a fear of falling, close your eyes, because we'll have to wait for these poles to line up, and then we'll have to transfer to the other pole, and then do the same thing here, transfer poles, and then once we're safe, we can drop. There is, of course, the lovely prize of a red coin waiting for us if we complete the mission, so needless to say, we want to complete this mission. Then we'll have to go back to that platform with the star symbol on it in order to get to the last set. So I think I will just drop off, and then, well, I guess I long jump, so like might as well, right? Like when in Rome. I was just gonna swim, but you know, since I'm all the way here, like might as well just go back the intended route of using the poles, right? There we go. And then there's more poles over here that we're going to be utilizing. Take note of those cap blocks over there in the corner. We'll be using them in a future mission. I believe we'll be covering that in today's video as well, so it'll be useful knowledge very, very soon. Very, very soon. But for now, let's focus on collecting these red coins. We'll be getting this one at the end here first. If you can't see, there's basically a bit of a timing jump required here, because these 2 poles do not move in sync. Instead, one moves towards us, the other one moves away from us, and you have to do the jump in time. You have to make sure there's an open window to make the jump, and then you make the jump. Alright, with that, we have completed the 8 red coin collecting. We just need to collect our star now. I will try and grab hold of this one. I did grab hold of it. I'm kind of a Mario 64 gamer. This other pull I should also be able to grab onto. Great. And it will take us all the way back to our star, which is lovely, wonderful, and all those good words. I fail that jump, though. That's the kicker. That's the one that gets me. Alright, no biggie. Let's go ahead and run up here. Again, did a fairly good job of not hitting the cursed slope. Nice. And then we can climb these breakable blocks. Do not ground pound these blocks, they will break. And it would be sad if you were, say, about to reach your destination, and then you failed, because the blocks broke. Okay, keep coming, and that, ladies and gents, is our 70th star. 70 stars! It's a good quantity of stars. Pole jumping for red coins has been completed. 70 stars have been obtained. You found 70 power stars. The mystery of the endless stairs is solved, thanks to you. And is Bowser ever upset? Now, on to the final bout. No. No thanks. See you in about 50 more stars. Maybe we'll do the final bout then. That's a hint for something later in the game. I'll explain it when the time comes. For now, though, we're going to discuss Through the Jet Stream, because there is a mission that requires us to go through the aforementioned jet stream. We'll once again need to swim over to the area where the submarine once was. And there is a collection of, like, bubble rings emerging from the ground. That is the jet stream. We will swim through it, and we will obtain a star. Very simple. And I will explain a little bit further once we get near there. But hopefully, it will just be a smooth ride for all. A very, very smooth ride. There we go. You can see them right there. Look at those bubbles. They're there. Woohoo! They're more rings than bubbles. I mean, they're not really like the bubble texture that Mario produces when he swims or anything. But you know, they're like little bubble rings. Okay, we need to have maximum oxygen. And then we submerge. We submerge and we go. Shout out to... Oh, we're not in the right area. I was gonna say, wow, we really overshot that. I was gonna say shout out to anyone who is on a swimming team. You would be an absolute useful gamer right about now. Instead, we're stuck with me, who is not a very useful gamer. Just kind of waiting for the rings to come to him. Once you collect 5 rings, a star will appear at the bottom. And we can swim to it as much as we want, but the current is very, very strong, and it'll be very hard to get to. Not impossible to get to, but very hard to get to. And so when something is very hard to get to because of a strong water current, we will go to our friend, that's the vanish cap. We will use the metal cap, which is on the other side of this. Picking up the metal cap will allow us to submerge into the water, and obviously ignore the very strong current being produced from this vent. So Metal Mario can just walk through and grab the power star. Nice and easy. Just like that. Perfection! Through the jet stream has been completed. Now, of course, I will mention that metal cap's not required. You can swim frame perfectly through the jet stream, and you'll be able to complete the mission, which further proves the point that the metal cap is not required to beat the game. Mission number 5 is the Manta Ray's Reward. Now, a lot of people might have had a blast doing some swimming through rings, right? People might have been swim through rings fanatics, and to those people I say, have no fear, because there's more ring swimming right here. If you can actually swim through rings without failing, the Manta Ray will produce rings that we can swim through. I think I'm swimming through them a little too early, because they aren't counting like they should. Either that, or I'm just that bad at swimming through rings that the game is like, no, you need to swim through rings better. Here we go. A ring, a ring, a ring, and a ring. 5 rings will allow us to gain another power star. That power star will be right here in this whirlpool, where we can go through and grab it very, very easily. and we'll complete yet another mission in Dire Docks. There we go. I think we have time for another mission in Dire Docks, and so we shall go and do it. This, of course, will be mission number 6. Collect the caps. ... The caps, you say? Well, I happen to know where the caps are. The caps are over here, on the other side. So we will swim over there very smoothly to get to the other side. Swim over, and then swim up, up, and away here. And then over. Not sure why they have this weird system. I think it's so that you have to swim and you have to take a break to get oxygen, which is why it has to like have a place where you can get oxygen. But why wouldn't you just make the Mario swim straight through, right? Doesn't that make the most sense to you guys? Check out this star right here. It is hidden in an underwater cage. That is a double whammy of badness. We can't get through cages, and we can't get through the bottom of the ocean, which means we're going to have to do something a little crazy, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard of chocolate, and you've heard of peanut butter, but now it's time to combine chocolate and peanut butter, aka Metal and Invisible Mario. With their powers combined, we will get Invisible Metal Mario, which can walk through this, and we can claim our star. Invisible Metal Mario. Super Wombo Combo. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Collect the Caps, and that will also be all for today's video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends on my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys bring my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.